Howdy, fool! So I'm hoping that my camera doesn't lag or anything. I changed a few things, so it looks like it's okay, but if it lags, then that'll be a yikes. In other news though, I have returned. There might be a few of you that are like, well, did you ever go anywhere? And technically, I didn't really go anywhere from like a channel standpoint. I was still uploading stuff, but while all of the music stuff was happening in July, I went to Menorca, and it was then my birthday, and there was a load of stuff going on, and then I came back for the My Summer Car thing that we did last week. So that My Summer Car one was the first one that I'd recorded or done anything for like a month. Towards the end of June, I was just kind of like, I don't know what to do, and I don't feel like editing, and I just need a break. So that's when
What?
So that's when I decided to properly push the music stuff for a bit, just to see how it did. And it didn't do crazy, but it did pretty good for what it is, considering that I've never done anything like that before. But seeing as I'm back now, it means that all the gaming stuff is coming back, so don't worry, there will be gaming stuff now. However, I do have a plan for this channel for like future videos that are like in between the gaming ones. So a lot of you will know that I had a Reacts channel and I had an extra channel. Well, I still technically do, but I don't use them. The Reacts channel used to be my main channel, and that's where all the gaming stuff started. And then I started doing reacts on that channel and kind of spread everything onto different channels. But now I'm thinking that I'm gonna put it all back onto this channel, and just everything that I do, whether it be gaming stuff, Reacts stuff, just random like little bits from like either behind the scenes of us recording something, or for example me falling off my chair.
Ow.
Yeah, I recorded that at 2 angles, so that's like an example of just like an extra channel vid that is now going to just be on this channel. The old Reacts channel and the old extra channel, you'll see that I've just changed them to like Lava Dragon Archive 1 and 2, because nothing's gonna... Oh, I just messed with my mic. Hopefully that didn't come through. But I'm not going to be messing with those channels anymore, but I'm going to keep all of the videos up that are on those channels. So they are basically an archive of everything that led to where I am now. There might be a couple of uploads that were on the extra channel. Like there was a BeamNG video that was on the extra channel. I've now privated that one, and I'll probably move it over to this channel at some point as like an extra bit of something for people that haven't seen that. Because the problem with having the different channels is that you don't get to see everything that I do. So if it's all just on one channel, then hopefully that shouldn't mess anything up. The music stuff was kind of a test to see if doing random things and then going back to gaming would mess anything up. And when I uploaded that first My Summer Car one at the start of August, that was like the previously on My Summer Car, that did way better than I was thinking. So it proves that I'm at a point with this channel where I can do different things every now and again, and it won't affect the main gaming audience. So yeah, every now and again between gaming uploads, there might be like a reacting to Instagram reels, or I've still got that drunk cat in the hat vid that I know some of you have heard me talking about ages ago. That'll be coming out at some point probably. Although one thing that I've got to be careful of with especially the React stuff is I am now monetized, which is crazy, thank you. But in terms of the React stuff, obviously there's a lot of tricky things with copyright and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to be really careful with that. I was already careful when I would do React stuff in the past. You'll see that a lot of the videos that I do would have like bars or wiring or whatever over the copyrighted material, and it wouldn't include it too much, but it would still be obviously me reacting to the thing that I'm watching. So if in future I release something and it's got like, I don't know, prison bars over the copyrighted video, that'll be why. It's because I want to make sure that I don't get messed up by the copyright system. So yeah, in terms of gaming stuff, there's going to be more My Summer Car things coming out every now and again. It's not going to be all the time. I'm not going to turn into a My Summer Car channel. I just want to tell this one bit of the story that I've put together and I've started doing. So I'll tell that story, and then I'll probably leave My Summer Car. There's something coming out next month. There's potentially something coming out around Halloween, and then there's one more that might be around Christmas, might be New Year, not sure. And they'll tie into the ones that George will do slightly, depending on how we tell the story. We're still not 100% on everything, but it's going to be connected with the world that George has started. But once I've told my story with all of the My Summer Car stuff, I think I'll leave that as it is. And if George wants me to come back, then I will come back for certain stuff. But other than My Summer Car, in terms of the gaming stuff, there's going to be a Mario Kart vid that comes out at some point. There's going to be some Jackbox funny moments stuff that's potentially going to be a bit risky, but I'll see how we go with that. A lot of the Jackbox stuff will be things from like when I've done server nights on my Discord. If you didn't know I had a Discord, I have got a Discord. If you can find it, then welcome, but I will not put it anywhere. It's going to be hidden probably in descriptions and like channel pages, stuff like that. I'm not going to push it much. However, I will point out that tomorrow we're going to do a film night and probably play Jackbox afterwards. The film is the first Pirates of the Caribbean film. We'll slowly be going through all of those. And I tend to put stuff on, if not every weekend, then like every couple of weekends. Also, don't forget Alan Day, my boys. It's the most important day of the year, we know. We do it. So yeah, quite often we'll be playing either Gartic Phone or Jackbox in the Discord server. I'm also tempted to make videos of past live streams, like I did the Chain Together, is it called? I think it's called Chain Together. I did like 2 live streams of that, one with George and then one on my own. And I might turn them into uploads, I'm not sure. But there's also going to be Party Animals stuff. There's going to be a load of stuff leading up to the Halloween stream because we're going to do Drunk Halloween Stream 3. There was a Halloween stream in 2020, was it? No. 2021 was the first one, I think. Then there was 2022. I didn't do one last year. And then the third one's going to be this year. The first Halloween stream was like just under 8 hours. Then the second one was 9 hours something. And I want to try and push this third one to be longer than that if I can. There's going to be a load of challenges in that, and we're going to be playing a load of different games. It's going to be me, George, potentially Will, maybe people from the server as well. So that'll be towards the end of October, but beforehand there's going to be a load of content anyway. When it comes to React stuff, there's going to be, like I said earlier, Instagram Reels, Reacts. I've done a couple of them, and because I've never been on Instagram Reels before, or Instagram at all. So those recordings are the first times that I've ever been on there, and it was something. There's also that Cat in the Hat recording. There's going to be a couple of WWE stuff that I recorded ages ago, but I might save that for when WrestleMania comes back around, because they were the ones that I recorded were from WrestleMania this year, so I might time it for the next one that'll be in like April next year. There's also a series that I started with George on the Reacts channel ages ago that was like drunk reacting to Walking Dead, and I'm not sure whether to bring that over, or if I do, I guess that's kind of up to you if you want to see it. But if that's something that you want to see, then I will continue that series, because there's a load of stuff that we've got recorded from that. And who knows, I might react to like trailers or maybe songs, I don't know, anything that people want to see me react to. I might do a reaction on that depending on what it is, obviously. In terms of the extra content, there's, as I said earlier as well, there's a couple of stuff from that channel that I'll move over, like the Beam one that I did put on that channel. Now I'll move it over to this one. There was also a Lethal Company one that was like an extra channel vid as well that I'll move over to this. And there's also going to be more music as well. I'm not going to stop with that, but it's just not going to be my main priority at the moment. Because even though it's a bit strange and all over the place sometimes, it's really fun to make. If you've seen the original Suno vid that I did with George, then you'll see that we started where it was just us typing stuff in and it was generating the songs. But actually focusing on writing lyrics for a song and then seeing what it comes up with and deciding if, no, that works better than that, and going through like, I don't know, 50 to 100 different versions of just one song until you think that sounds the best. It's just really fun. So I think I'm going to continue with that behind the scenes and then release songs every now and again. There's also a video idea that I've got that's like how much YouTube pays me. It's going to be like how much I earned within the first 30 days or something, or maybe 50, whatever I decide to do. I know it's going to be a really, really low number. It might be like, I don't know, 10 quid, but it's just going to be interesting to maybe look back at that video in a year's time, more just to see how I grow from now, seeing as I started being monetized when I'm recording this like 3 days ago. So it'll be interesting to see how much I earned from that point for the like first 30 days compared to what I'll earn maybe by mid next year or the end of next year. Who knows, it might not even change at all. The channel might die. But if it doesn't, then it's going to be an interesting vid. So yeah, there is so much that is coming to this channel over the next few months and onwards. Obviously it might dip here and there because of like work or family or whatever, but the main goal is not to blow up. I know some of you is going, as soon as I said that, it comes to mind, but no, the main goal is to just put as much entertainment and hopefully good content out for everyone. And I feel like I've got something to push for now that there is money involved, as weird as that sounds. Like, I'm not doing it just for money, but like the idea that I can produce as much as I can and the money will hopefully go up and it might be able to be something that I can do as a job, that's just mad. Because that's something that I've thought about doing since I was in high school. This has been something I've thought about for almost a decade now. I'm old. So yeah, to people that have watched all of the content in the past or have gone back to watch some of the ones where maybe I started compared to how I am now, it's just thank you for everything, and I'm not going away anytime soon. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the update video thingy, whatever this is, and see you fool.